makes the workplace unsafe and uncomfortable. And I want everybody to know that there's many ways that that sexual harassment can be displayed. Um, you have physical harm, even though we're in RP world, you can still make gestures with your characters. Um, you have text messaging, you have electronically, and so at the same time, guys, you have to be careful that we do not make any of our coworkers feel uncomfortable at any time. And so RP 14 is very important. You okay, Mr. Darren? But once again, we have to make sure that we don't make any employees feel comfortable. You guys, you do know that you could be reprimanded for any obscenities and gestures. So, guys, be careful, making sure that you don't make any employees feel uncomfortable at all times.
Yeah,
Right.
like you are gonna get like 60-minute mute or up to 30-day ban. So you have to be like very careful on sexual harassment because you don't have to arrest people because that kind of stuff like is not acceptable and it's not like acceptable at all because if you get caught doing that kind of thing, you're gonna end up like getting fired or getting banned. So you have to be really careful, and you have to roll your body camera. Like if you ended up getting sexual harassment, uh, things gonna be like crazy to you. So please be careful what you do, and always like do like uh, do everything you can like to prevent this kind of thing.
Right. So, guys, always remember if there's some situations to where you have employees making you feel uncomfortable, um, guys, let one of us know. And guys, I promise you, we'll respond in a positive manner to try to see what can we get resolved. And because no one wants to feel uncomfortable here in the workplace, and so if anybody got any questions about that, um, feel free to ask us anything or any type of follow up after the meeting. Moving forward, want to talk about de-escalation. Um, de-escalation is key here. Um, there's a thing called a crazy lobby. That lobby is crazy, and that's why I call it the crazy lobby. You're gonna laugh in the lobby. You're gonna get upset in the lobby. I promise you. I promise you. But it's all about how well you continue to de-escalate. Um, a lot of times when the trolls come in, I process this here. Hold on. Yes, sir, Mr. Darren.
He's
Mr.
been having
Darren.
a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
breaking up.
Yeah, it's kind of getting a little. Mr. Darren, can we help you, sir? You would have to wait to Sunday, sir. You would have to wait to Sunday, okay? We noticed you kept asking while we're training. Let's keep moving on. So, guys, here's the mindset of the lobby. And just in case you don't know, if you think about it, gang member just got shot. Okay, he's probably was hanging out with his friends, and he got shot. He got killed, and so now he has to come to the lobby. Okay, he has to come to HP. A lot of things happen, with the death of that character. He separated from his friends. He separated from hanging out, having fun. So now he's angry. He's ready to get back out to where he was just at. Sometimes a lot of these guys are way across the map. So when they come in the lobby, they're very upset. They're angry, and they kind of take it out on us. And a lot of times when you walk into the lobby, you hear arguments. You hear, give me a med kit. B, give me a med kit. With some type of obscenity at the end. And so when we de-escalating, guys, the worst thing to do is to kind of bicker back and forth with um, the guys who are trying to get med kits. And the best thing to do is just try to get it to them quick as we can, and get them out the door quick as we can. Now, as far as the trolls are different as far as trying to de-escalate what the trolls do. You have upset gang members, and then you have trolls that basically we have to deal with every day in the lobby, every single day. And when you're dealing with the trolls, a lot of times, if you kind of talk to them nicely, hey, sir, you think you guys can please leave the lobby? Sir, come on, sir. If you kind of, you can kind of negotiate with some of the trolls. Sometimes they'll go right out. But if we don't, we always have upper management, we always have admin, we always have PD that we can get if the trolls don't like to leave. But at the same time, I will say this, guys: if we're de-escalating, if you holler and you're yelling at some of the guys downstairs, that's what they want. So just always remember, guys, do not fall for their trap. A lot of them come to HP just to get us out of our feelings, get us in our feelings, and get us out of our character. And sometimes I see it work. I see it work. We had an issue last night where a lady was she triggered one of our green scrubs, and we had to actually walk her to take a cool off. So, guys, sometimes if a troll makes you that mad, sometimes you need to just go get you a breakout back for a few minutes. Just step out, you know, de-escalate much as you can, because arguing with another crazy person is not gonna nobody's gonna win that argument. So I just want to share that. That's one method of de-escalation. Angel.
Another method is just requesting a break and just actually just leaving the HP in general. Um, there's never going to be a break request that's denied for real. For the most part, they'll always be accepted. I can find it rare when someone will tell you no. But like he said, de-escalation is just all about just keeping your patience. Everyone has emotions. Everyone's humans. We get it. But just remember that even if like we wanted to turn a blind eye, there's always an admin or someone watching, and they can look through your point of view. So what you're looking at, they can look through your eyes on your phone and do all that. So just keep that in mind when uh, you are downstairs handling patients, because the admins can appear anywhere. They could be in here now, and we just wouldn't see them. Like they can literally be at any point here. So just keep that in mind uh, when you're outside or doing anything when you're in those scrubs.
Mr. J, you got anything on de-escalation, sir?
Okay, so all I have to say about this collision is like, if you happen to be like in that situation, all you have to do is, first you can ask supervisor at scene. Second, you can request break and go to your apartment, or go to the place where people don't usually hang out, or you can come to the second floor, so you won't be having any problem because people will not follow you around there. So don't be like bother, or don't get upset on what people say, because the people out there, they're gonna like get killed every second, and they're gonna come back here like hitter, and they can say things to us what can offend us. But we always have to be patient, uh, being like, our job is not easy out here, because they will come here out like heated out, and they will start calling us name. They will like through some hard words to us. They can call us a lot of words. Like I said, all we have to do is like, we can request supervisor, or we can request break and go to our apartments, and like we can chill a little bit and come back after things like calm down and cool down. And if you ask a supervisor, we can be down there. We can call the PDs, or we can call admin, so we can help you with that. It won't be an issue. So think that in your mind, and be safe out there. All I have to say is this, and thank you for your patience and listening this class.
I'll say this
Yeah.
too. So when you request a supervisor, we can always call the police, and if the police are not responding, you can always get an admin if it's truly terrible with someone just acting a fool down there. I'll give you an example. There's a guy that keeps going down there randomly trying to rage bait somebody, yelling, "You're not from Chicago. You're not from Chicago." I guarantee you'll meet this guy without the week if you play this game at
Yeah.
least 2 hours a
That,
day.
that guy name is actually his name is Scoom Gang Shiesty. That guy is one of the most atrocious trolls on this game, guys. I'm actually in the process of creating a top 10 troll list. I work a lot of hours here at HP, so I see the trolls pretty much around the clock. It's like especially at nighttime. Nighttime, you're gonna see some stuff. I know a lot of you guys that's on now probably are more like probably first shift type, and at the same time you guys might not see what we see after 6 7 p.m. In the evening, but man, it gets kind of crazy in this place, and like I say, guys, it, somewhat it's somewhat entertaining, and I love the fact that sometimes that experience can actually put fires out. Some of the customers come in here, sorry, patients. Some of the patients come so frequently, they know you by name, and they come up to the counter and say, "Hey D, how you doing, man? What's up, bro? I need some pills, man. I need a med kit. All right, man. I'll see you later." And then a lot of times when they get started, you make him walk up to them and say, hey man, come on, man, hey man, come on, not today, bro, not today. All right, D, I'm gone. Sometimes that works, but when you get a troll like that guy Scoom Game Shiesty, when you get a troll like the guy named the Lover, when you get a troll like the guy named Fabian Gang, oh, you get ready, you gonna pull your hair out in here because they're gonna
Beast
talk
Legend
about you.
too, that loves singing.
Yeah, yeah, Beast Legend, Bobby Ann Mafia guy. Admin muted him, took him to jail maybe about 3 times one day. So guys, you're gonna see the same trolls come in and out daily, and they just gonna raise hell, and you have to be prepared for it. But I will say, this class is probably needed just to continue to spread the awareness because um, sometimes you guys don't, everybody don't see all of the same things, and so just spreading the love, letting everybody know that we all are one, and we all have the same common goal to come in and make sure everybody's taken care of, make sure we leave the same way that we came, and all of these information is good. So guys, we hope that you guys soak it up. We hope that each of you pretty much
I got a few more things to say.
can benefit from it. Go ahead, Angel.
So I just want to go back to the MD rules since all the blue scrubs seem to have disappeared. Uh, there's two things I want to clarify. You cannot charge people to heal them. Um, don't ask for a medical fee or medical bill, nothing like that. That can get you in trouble. I'm just giving you a heads up now. DCPs and admins are cracking down on people doing that. If you get offered to go heal somebody in a 1v1, don't do it. That's also included in MD7. That will get you kicked out the faction if someone catches you doing that. I know it's tempting getting 50,000, 100,000 real quick, but I guarantee you'll make way more money just stacking up your med kits and selling them here along with the pills. There's people here that make $1 million a day just doing that. So just keep that in mind. Don't take the bait. Um, yeah, that's just what I want to end it on because I've seen a few people getting complaints about uh, medics charging people for med kits and stuff outside.
I think that's good information, Angel. And to all my green scrubs just starting out, remember, stay out of the cars. Gang members will pick you up. They'll pick you up. They'll take you back to gang house. They'll put money in your pocket. They'll do everything, guys. That's some bad money. All money ain't good money. Remember that, okay? But with that said, guys, we're gonna end out. Does anybody have any questions before we finish? Okay. Well, guys, I think that wraps us up. Mr. J, do you have anything before we go? Anything?
No, no, everything
No,
is
sir. I
good.
Okay.
got all my information out.
Right. I think we did a good job of getting everything out we needed to, just as a